over from Cox. Get you. Did you say the hoes are laughing?
Yep.
So the audience are a bunch of hoes?
Yep. Catch me outside, how about that?
Catch you outside? What does that mean?
What I just said. How about that? How about that? Yup.
Sweet, the remix gone.
How about that? How about that? How about that? How about that? Catch me outside, how about that? Catch me outside, how about that? Catch me outside, how about that? How about that? Catch me outside, catch me outside, catch me outside, how about that? Catch me outside, catch me outside, catch me outside, how about that?
The hoes are laughing?
Yup.
The hoes are laughing?
Yup.
The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1 continues. The San Antonio Spurs, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1.
We've got a full house of rabid Rocket fans packed in the arena here in Houston, Texas. We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. You look at the Rockets, a successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs, Murray out there with Smart. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Bielitsa in at the 3 slot.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the 3-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
Now here's Smart, guarded by Harden. Now Smart over Harden. Nice shot by Smart.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
And I'm loving the recognition, right? He simply takes what the defense allows. That's a smart move.
Capella with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Harden can't hit.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
Good.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Harden's got 5 points so far. Here's Murray. Pass to Bielitsa. 6 on the shot clock. But Trey, no good on that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
What I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it, because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
From distance, when he gets into a rhythm early, it makes this offense a lot more dynamic.
Well, great to get him involved, particularly at the start of the game. This is what keeps guys engaged.
Capella against Plumlee, and Capella sends it back, and he's able to get it back. Now here's Covington. Defense is right there, and the shot goes in.
A guy who converts well at the rim, you like to see the aggression there.
Yeah, it's the first quarter, and he's already in attack mode, setting the tone right here.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
He's checked in for San Antonio. Murray with it. Outside Lowry. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's in there. And that's now 7 points for James Harden.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Bielitsa. And here's Plumlee. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. From deep, Harden. That one no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Capella sends it back.
He just can't find the bottom of the net right now. He's looking frustrated. This quarter has been a bit of a nightmare for him.
Back to Beverly. There's a screen. He feeds it to Harden. Olynyk with it. Gasol covering. Shot clock at 5. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist from Covington. Covington's got 3 assists in the game. Spurs trail by 8. Lowry kicks to Plumlee. The dish to Gasol. Pass to Lowry. Spurs working the ball around now. Jumper off the screen. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Rockets leading by 8. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike D'Antoni. David, what do you have to say?
And coach did not mince words. He told his team that even though they took game 1, they have to come out and play with even more intensity to keep their home court advantage. He said, so far we've just held serve. It's only going to get tougher from here on out. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Gasol screen, and Plumlee kicks to Bielitsa. They need this. Lowry can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Harden against Lowry. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
I don't think you ever expect to carve out such a big lead early on in a game like this, but let's see if they can maintain momentum.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Well, no matter how hard it's been, you want to stay positive, stay focused, and maybe a couple shots will get you right back in it.
Is checked in for Pau Gasol. to the paint. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, a former 5-star recruit, won a championship in college. Plumlee still finding his way a little bit here in the pros.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Houston leading by 10. Now Beverly kicks it out to Harden. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. To the left side wing. Here is Plumlee. Now the pass to Bielitsa. Shot clock at 6. Lowry and Capella sends it back. Harden dishes to Covington. He kicks to Beverly. No one near him. Count it.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And I'm loving what I'm seeing. The passion that they're playing with up and down the floor.
Lowry with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And Capella sends it back. And Bielitsa kicks to Plumlee. It's stolen by Capella. Now here's Covington to the left wing. Screen by Olynyk. Off the pick. Not enough on that one as it misses. Spurs trail by 12. Outside Lowry. From outside the arc, and the rejection by Harden. Plumlee the pass to Lowry. Buries it from 3-point range. Lowry's got it back down to single digits for San Antonio.
Like the awareness there, Plumlee quickly assesses his options and moves it.
And stolen by Murray. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Great touch on the 16-footer. And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. And here's Houston. They're on a 17-6 run. Harden kicks to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Murray kicks to Nance. Lowry has the open look. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
For the Rockets, Anderson comes in for Olynyk, and Gordon subbed in for Robert Covington. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for the Spurs. Smart comes in for Murray. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
A little over-aggressive. He's got to dial it back if he wants to stay on the floor. 2 fouls in the first. Tough to overcome.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Alex Len comes in for Clint Capella. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. San Antonio also making some changes. Lopez comes in for Mason Plumlee. And George Hills subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The Rockets with another miss.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And a contested three is not your objective. One more, maybe.
Hill dishes to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a three. Eric Gordon grabs the board. Rockets leading by 9. Good work there as it goes. Gordon's got his first points of the night.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nance a screen on Williams. Lopez a screen. Lopez a screen on Harden. Here's Hill. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the first. Glenn a screen. Anderson with the screen for Harden. The kick out to Anderson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Spurs trail by 12. Hill kicks to Beasley. We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. Right block shot, and Nance puts it in. Nance has got his first 2 points.
That's how you set up your teammates. Done with a little bit of flair.
And here's Harden. He's got 10. Anderson a screen on Nance. Harden outside. Teardrop shot. He lays it in. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
Beasley outside. Lopez kicks to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Nance a screen. Shot left block. Len with the block. But they get it back. Now Smart. Beasley sets a screen for Smart. Here's Beasley. Lopez with the ball. Shoots over Len. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. James Harden getting it done for the Houston Rockets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And the Gasol brothers, Pau, talked about the joy of...
It's like a dream come true. It's hard to really...
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way two of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become two of the best centers in the NBA of this era.
Especially when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers. I mean, they traded him to Memphis for his brother. And that does all seem like fiction, doesn't it?
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. In quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Yeah, that prevented some points, didn't it? Also, how you have that intimidation factor going early on. You wonder if in the fourth quarter they'll think back to the first.
Gordon and Ariza are on the wings. Anderson is out there with Alex Len, and it's Williams at the points. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Hill.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Williams kicks to Gordon. Feeds to Anderson. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Gasol. Murray, the pass to Beasley. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Williams gets to Ariza. Outside Williams from downtown, and the three ball is good.
The defense cannot let guys get into that kind of comfort zone. You have to patrol the three-point line, or you risk getting burned.
Kicks it to Gasol. Down low, and stolen by Ariza. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Williams. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Murray dishes to Hill. Gasol passes to Murray. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Anderson. Then for the Spurs, Plumlee comes in for Brook Lopez. And Bjelica in for Beasley. Houston leading by 14. Outside Gordon. And it's sent back by Hill. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. And he finished it off with the lay-in. Hill's got 6 points.
There's your run out. Great individual play.
Yeah, beats the transition defense up the floor, and then the easy finish. Boy, those feel good.
Gordon kicks to Williams, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Well, no matter how hard it's been, you want to stay positive, stay focused, and maybe a couple shots will get you right back in it.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. It's Bjelica. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Bjelica's got his second basket of the game.
The defender must have felt like he ran into a brick wall right there. Really great screen set to give his teammate the wide-open shot.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And the Spurs with some changes. Nance comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Hill. Glenn, a screen. There's the pick. Williams for 3. Connects from three-point range. He's got 9.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Spurs trail by 12. Outside Lowry. Plumlee with the screen, and Bjelica has it in the corner. This one for 3. Rockets with the rebound.
And a tough game for the guys around him, mainly because his shot's been hit and miss.
Ariza with it. Bjelica's there. It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Len. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Lou Williams. Gordon dishes to Ariza. Harrell, the pass to Capella. Rockets offensive rebound, Spurs. They set the pick. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. For the finish. And the dunk by Lowry.
He really takes off, just never looks back.
Yeah, by the time anyone even thinks of chasing him, he's gone.
Lowry against Gordon. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You have to respect how good Eric Gordon is at getting the defense to bite on shots like that. He earns the trip to the free throw line.
The Rockets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first free throw is good. Robert Covington's checked in for Houston. Gordon hits both of them. Spurs trail by 12. To the left wing. Lets the three fly. There it is. His third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
You could blame some poor defense on that play. Just a total breakdown. Got to at least contest at some point.
Beverly the pass to Gordon. Houston moving the ball around. Tries again. Harold dishes to Beverly. The feed to Gordon. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the way up. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, even though Eric Gordon went in amongst the bigger guys on the floor, he's able to remain calm and get 2.
Back to Bielitsa. But they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Lowry for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lowry's got 8 points.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And Beverly kicks to Gordon. Screen by Capella. Back to Beverly. Just 5 to shoot. Capella inside. He's guarded by Plumlee. Capella the pass to Beverly. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
Showing good shot blocking skills at times. Plumlee gets all of that one.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Houston. Harden comes in for Eric Gordon. Spurs also with the sub. Smart's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he talks so much about rhythm from the field. How about a rhythm from the free throw line? That looks good.
Harden dishes to Beverly. Screen by Capella. Now here's Covington. Defense is right there. Olynyk a screen on Nance. And Beverly kicks to Olynyk. And he's good on the 3-ball. Olynyk's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, listen, if you're 7 foot and can shoot threes, there's a place for you in today's NBA. Olynyk has that rare combination.
Nance a screen. Lowry for 3. Good on the triple. Lowry's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Olynyk has the open look. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
Yeah, we got to be at DEFCON 1 here, because at this point, he is so dialed in. You got to get him off his spots.
Now here's Smart. Plumlee with the screen. And here's Smart. Plumlee sets the pick for Smart. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Beverly kicks to Capella. And Here's Olynyk from the arc, and that one is off. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Lowry inside the line, and it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Covington with it. Bielitsa's there. It's stolen by Nance. Now Lowry, 11 points in the game. He dishes it to Smart. Passes to Bielitsa. He feeds it to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bielitsa. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And now it's just a 4-point Rocket lead. Rockets are on 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. And Beverly kicks to Capella. Dishes it to Harden. Screen by Capella. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, the defense looking at him like a Rubik's Cube. They cannot figure him out. He continues to light him up from the field. More importantly, they're winning.
There's the pick. Nance passes to Lowry. The dish now to Smart. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Spurs have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. First free throw is good. And the Rockets making a change here. Anderson's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Pau Gasol's checked in for Plumlee. Beasley comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Hill in for Kyle Lowry. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Screen by Olynyk. Harden has a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Harden's got 17 now.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Hill against Beverly. Hill kicks to Beasley. Shoots over Covington. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
The Rockets have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, James Harden.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Williams, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly.
Remember, back in 2012, James Harden was the 6th man of the year. Now, he's every bit the franchise player.
Here's Beasley. Count that one. Beasley's got 4 points this quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Harden kicks to Olynyk. Stolen by Smart. And stolen by Williams. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Harden kicks to Anderson. Williams has a screen for Anderson. 4 on the shot clock. Over Hill. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 21 in the game. Here's Hill. 6 points for him. 32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Smart. Banked in off the glass. Smart's got 8.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
This is the feel of a player to use his body to keep the shot from being blocked. Excellent work there.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Williams with the ball. And so it's Houston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
Thanks.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith, and taking a look at the Rockets. They followed up their win in Game 1 with a solid performance here in the first half tonight. If they can hold on and win this game, they could go into Game 3 with very little pressure on themselves. What do you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
Well, they're getting 100%.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Day turning tonight here in the Southwest. We're in Houston. Welcome back, everyone. And we welcome you back to our coverage of round one in the NBA playoffs. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
They're scoring consistently from Ray.
Spurs trail by 7. On the court for San Antonio. They've got Bielitsa. Murray out there with Smart. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Plumlee in its center. Now here's Smart. Defended by Covington. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. The 3 ball. James Harden with the rebound. Houston leading by 7. Now here's Beverly. Screen by Olynyk. And James Harden with the 3. Harden's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Rockets. Spurs shooting for the game at 42%. Right wing. Plumlee against Capella. Here's the floater. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Spurs have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Harden sets the pick for Beverly. Screen by Capella. James Harden again from deep. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Murray dishes to Smart. Plumlee with the screen. Gasol, a screen on Covington. Murray kicks to Plumlee. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gasol. Rockets with the rebound. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harden outside. Pass to Olynyk.
Run, Kelly.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Kelly. That was so white of you. Jeez. You can move better than that.
Spurs trail by 12. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And Plumlee kicks to Murray. Plumlee with the screen. It's Bielitsa. Cranes the 3-pointer. Bielitsa's got 17 now.
Another bomb for him right now. His 3-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Smart. The teardrop falls in. 11 points in the game.
And a terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
Harden kicks to Covington. Pass to Capella. Olynyk in the corner. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Spurs. And here is Murray. Out to the wing. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Fires for three. But he stays with it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Montrezl Harrell comes in for Olynyk, and Eric Gordon subbed in for Robert Covington. The Spurs also changing it up. Nancy's checked in for Gasol, and it's Hill in for Smart. And Nance kicks to Plumlee. Right side, Gordon. Over in the corner, Beverley. Houston moving the ball around. Harrell, the pass to Harden. Rocket 6. Capella with a screen on Hill. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment. Now Murray. The pass to Bielitsa, and Plumlee kicks to Hill. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Rockets leading by 9. On the wing, Gordon. 6 points for him. Here's Beverley. He kicks it to Capella. Harden outside. Lets it go with a 3. Rockets keep it going with the new 24-second clock. Beverley dishes to Capella. Harden inside the three-point line. And Houston again with the bucket.
Yeah, they're having a tough time containing Harden here tonight. No surprise there.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
For the Rockets, Alex Len's checked in for Clint Capella. And Trevor Ariza subbed in for James Harden. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Murray. Lowry can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 11. Outside, Gordon. Ariza outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ariza's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lowry kicks to Hill. Pass to Bielitsa. Over Ariza. Here's Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Ariza kicks to Gordon. Plan a screen. Hill against Gordon. It's stolen by Hill. Shot from 12. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Hill's got 8.
You can't be frustrated at him tonight. He's doing his job. I'd like to see his guys step up a little more.
Ariza outside. Len with a screen on Hill. Off the pick. And it's Gordon missing. Spurs trail by 10. It's Bielitsa. Offline with his three.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And Beverly kicks to Gordon. Len a screen. Len sets a screen for Beverly. Back to Gordon. 4 on the clock. Fires from the line. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
Hey, even though he's been off, the team's still winning, so the hope is that he's going to get going.
Lowry passes to Nance. Gordon against Hill. Stolen by Len. Gordon dishes to Beverly. Inside. Here's Len. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Lou Williams is checked in for the Rockets. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Spurs. Beasley comes in for Bielitsa. Spurs trail by 10. Hill kicks to Lopez. Nance a screen on Gordon. Hill drives in. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. The Rockets have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Ariza passes to Gordon. Back to Ariza, trying to get back on track. Nailed from three-point land. Ariza's got 6 in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Feeds to Beasley. Nance a screen. Lowry against Ariza. Lowry kicks to Lopez. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trade.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
And the basket by Gordon.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you could turn it up.
Beasley the screen. Lopez left side. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
The defender must have felt like he ran into a brick wall right there. Really great screen set to give his teammate the wide open shot.
Williams kicks to Gordon. And there's the feed to Len. Back to Gordon. Count that one. Gordon's got 10 points in the game.
And once Eric Gordon receives that pass, he's just rising up, so a natural rhythmic jump shot.
Beasley with a screen on Gordon. Fires the 3. Lopez kicks to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Williams against Lowry. Here's Len. No good off the back of the rim.
Wow, huge sigh of relief for the defense on that possession. You cannot give mid-range shooters any space like that to operate.
Gordon against Hill. Lowry from outside. It's Lowry again missing.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Gordon goes in. Here's Len. And it's sent back by Lopez. Williams against Lowry. Nance a screen. Over Harrell. Nance, no good.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Williams. 13 points for Eric Gordon.
Ooh, that three-pointer right there hurts. The former Indiana Hoosier really can vary those threes in bunches.
Nance dishes to Lopez. Back to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Man, wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Houston with a big group substitution here. Olenek, he's checked in for Alex Len. Anderson comes in for Montrezl Harrell. Robert Covington's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's James Harden in for Gordon. Pau Gasol is checked in for San Antonio. Marcus Smart comes in for Kyle Lowry. Kicks it to Harden. Anderson with the screen for Harden. Harden draws the double. And here's Olenek from the arc. They get the rebound. Spurs trail by 10. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Olenek sets a screen for Harden. He dishes it to Olenek. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's 15 points for Kelly Olynyk.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Nance a screen. And here's Hill for 3. Here's Gasol. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
And another display right there of Gasol and his touch. Just amazing at hitting some tough shots over pretty stiff defense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot, gentlemen.
On the free throw, no good.
I'll throw out the two-time champion stuff for you here, Kevin, but an outstanding big man, Pau Gasol, even in the later stages of his career.
Screen by Olynyk. From deep three-point range, and that's not going to go. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Rockets ahead, leading by 9. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
But don't stop the aggressiveness. You got shots, let them fly.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Houston leading by 9. Olynyk is out there with Ryan Anderson. Then it's Williams. Then it's Harden. And it's Covington in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Gasol screen. Plumlee, the pass to Murray. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Anderson the screen. Covington kicks to Williams. Off target from outside.
Well, it's like the defense has a bunch of matchbooks in their hands right now, playing with fire. They were fortunate that somehow he misfired on that one.
Lowry dishes to Murray. Lowry kicks to Bielitsa. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's the triple. Here's Covington, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Spurs trail by 9. Bielitsa passes to Murray. Bielitsa inside. He's against Olynyk. First one falls for him. And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Olynyk in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Rockets lead by 10.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Murray dishes to Plumlee. A floater, and it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Williams kicks to Harden. He feeds it to Covington. Capella sets a screen for Covington. Dishes it to Williams. And another three for Houston.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Murray the pass to Plumlee. Gasol kicks to Bielitsa. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Lou Williams. Murray dishes to Plumlee. Back to Murray. There's a screen. Plumlee with the screen. 5 to shoot. Over Olynyk. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Plumlee.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden the pass to Beverly. Screen by Capella. Harden kicks to Covington. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. Now here's Covington. He's guarded closely. The dish to Olynyk from the arc. No good on that one. Spurs trail by 12. Murray the pass to Bielitsa. Back to Murray. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his second personal foul. San Antonio, DeJounte Murray.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Spurs making a change here. Nance is checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
Here's Beverly.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
At the line for your Rockets, Patrick Beverly.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 12. Out to the right wing. Plumlee dishes to Lowry. Pass to Bielitsa. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Bielitsa's got 22.
And that's what makes Lowry a great floor leader. Just unselfish in his attitude and great awareness of how to keep his teammates involved.
Beverly wide open. Capella, it's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Lowry kicks to Plumlee. To the right side. Bielitsa, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Pass to Olynyk. It's Covington on the wing. Screen by Capella. Covington with it. Bielitsa's there. Rebound by Bielitsa.
He's been a little bit disappointing in this game. However, his team has his back. They need a little bit more help from him.
Murray with it. Now the pass to Bielitsa. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Now here's Beverly. He kicks to Covington. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He can't make a thing out there right now, guys. If he keeps this up, don't be surprised if his team gives up this lead.
And here is Murray. 6 to shoot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the Spurs with some changes. Lopez is checked in for Plumlee. Beasley comes in for Bielitsa. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Murray. Houston leading by 5. Harden the pass to Covington. And Olynyk kicks to Capella. Back to Olynyk. Takes the 3. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And he is pouring it on here offensively. Olynyk looks to be warmed up.
Now Smart passes it to Lowry. Lopez, a screen on Beverly. Here's Lowry. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Covington against Beasley. Covington dishes to Beverly. Capella sets a screen for Beverly. Beasley against Covington. Capella with the bucket. And it's a 10-point Houston lead.
Didn't want to settle for something going away from the basket. Aggressive with a finger roll.
Nance a screen. Smart kicks to Nance. Beasley sets a screen for Smart. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Olynyk's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Beverly the pass to Harden. Back to Beverly. Feeds it to Capella. Back to Beverly. Fires from deep. Beasley with the rebound. Spurs trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Smart dishes to Lowry. Lopez a screen on Beverly. Misses off the right iron.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Beasley kicks to Nance. Lopez outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Beasley the screen. Lowry against Beverly. To stop the drought. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Kyle Lowry.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
And Beverly kicks to Capella. Olynyk in the corner. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Olynyk's got 12 points in just the second half. Spurs trail by 10. Now the feed to Lowry. Nance outside. Nance a screen. Smart. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Beverly with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Here's Beverly. Olynyk sets a screen for Harden. Step back shot, and he connects with the jumper. And it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Yeah, I know the defense has 5 guys, but collectively they're no match for this guy. He is roasting them.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. And the Spurs with some changes. Pau Gasol's checked in for Lopez. And George Hill's subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Capella with a screen on Hill. Screen by Olynyk. And Beverly kicks to Covington. Harden the pass to Beverly for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. Nance a screen. Latrey. And Hill the bucket on the assist from Smart. And 11 points for Hill.
The defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
There's the pick. Screen by Capella. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Out to the right wing. For three, Olynyk. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. Nance has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's Beasley on the wing. Outside Gasol. Kicks to Smart. Beasley with the screen on Covington. Smart dishes to Beasley. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And now it's only a 5-point Houston lead.
Interior D lacking, and it couldn't be at a worse time giving up that easy one.
Well, just an incredibly slow rotation. That is someone's responsibility and something they're going to need to discuss. Yeah, just misjudged the layup. Defense has to be better. Very fortunate there.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gasol screen for three. Nails it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, shocking there. That one's amazing.
Well, you play your heart out all night long, and then just one or two shots at the end decide the outcome.
Here's Harden. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And the Spurs with possession. Here's Smart. Here's Nance. To tie it up. Buries it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Pretty ferocious and sheer determination shown on that one. Easy to see why he gets those easy scoring opportunities.
Timeout called the Rockets. Here is Harden. Poked away. Stolen by Smart.
Why would you pull up for a jumper?
And regulation now
what
complete.
The hell?
We will go to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
What the fuck?
Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for San Antonio. Smart is out there with Hill. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then there's Beasley. And it's Nance in at the 4 slot. Covington passes to Beverly. He dishes it to Harden. He feeds it to Capella. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. They get Paul Gasol.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting for Houston, Clint Capella at the line for two.
And he can't get the first one. So he comes up empty at the line. The Spurs shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Hill kicks to Beasley. It's Hill on the wing. Defended by Beverly. To take the lead. That misses off the backboard. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Dishes it to Covington. And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. We're just over a minute into overtime here. And Beverly kicks to Harden. And some nice passing there by Houston. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Olynyk got the first points here in the overtime period for the Rockets. Outside Hill. Here's the dish to Nance. Over Harden. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Those are the types of looks that you got to finish deep in the paint and limited defensive effort.
Beverly dishes to Capella. Back to Beverly. There's a screen.
Why are they not
6 to
passing
shoot.
Harden the ball?
Screen by Olynyk. Beverly the pass to Olynyk. And he's good on the three-ball.
Kelly.
Now it's a 5-point Houston lead.
I love the compact stroke there for Olynyk.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Gasol kicks to Hill. Beasley with a screen on Covington. Hill inside. Defended by Covington.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
We're in overtime. If you just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. It's Covington on the wing. And another three for Houston.
And right now, the game plan seems to be working.
It looks like this team has finally gotten into the club and found its rhythm, trying their best to pull away.
To the inside. That one's in there. Pocket lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Hill.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Screen by Olynyk. Beverly dishes to Olynyk. Now, here is Harden, guarded by Smart. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Pick up by Hill. Smart with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Launches a three. That one's in there. Pocket lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Hill.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Here's Harden. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And you got to enjoy watching Harden down low, doing whatever he wants in the paint.
Spurs trail by 7. Gasol, a screen on Harden. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Hill. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Screen by Olynyk. Beasley against Covington. Looking for Beverly. He gets it there. Houston needs to get a shot for 3. Olynyk. San Antonio with the rebound.
And at a certain point, there's just nothing more you can do.
Well, they're nearing that point right now. Everything would have to go perfectly just to give them a shot.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Beverly against Hill. Screen by Capella. Covington passes to Capella, and he lays it straight in.
Timeout.
And the Rockets lead by 9.
Well, that's some good O there. Always like to see them getting those interior looks.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 9. There's 25 seconds left in the first overtime.
Shit, they brought in the
Here's
Spurs.
Smart. No good on the quick 3. Rockets on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Hill against Williams. So Houston wins it, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've